Morning everybody, Dan with Sprayfoam and Coatings here, working on a full building here in Waupaca, Wisconsin, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to take a little bit of time and talk about spray foam installation and steel building applications. So the number one question we get asked when we have customers call in regards to a steel building is, can we spray directly to the backside of the steel? And the short answer is yes, we can, and we do this all the time. But there are a couple of drawbacks with that. The number one drawback being that if we spray directly to the steel and a panel were ever to become damaged, it can be very difficult to get the panel off if the SPF is applied directly to the backside of it. Another thing, for new builds, a lot of steel manufacturers will not warranty the steel if the spray foam is applied directly to the backside of the steel. So in this case, with this current customer we're working with, there was no tieback put on prior to construction. So one of the options that we have is to come in between the uprights and even in between the rafter system over the purlins and lay tieback. This gives us something to spray to, so we're not spraying directly to the steel. And we're able to tie it in and air seal it very nicely into the uprights and into the side of the rafter system. Now, one of the questions that comes up with this quite often is that little air gap in between the tieback and the steel, is that going to create moisture problems? And the answer is no, it's not. So in this building, for instance, we are doing 2 inches of spray foam all the way around. 2 inches on the walls, 2 inches on the ceiling. And because the thermal saturation rate of the foam is so slow, that pocket that's behind the tieback does not have time to transition between the hot to cold, where moisture and condensation can develop. And that's the amazing part about spray foam insulation, is it does not work on thickness. We do not need a lot of it in order to stop that conductive heat transfer. It works with 2 to 3 inches, the optimal being 3 inches to get that 24-hour saturation rate. If you guys have any more questions regarding spray foam insulation or polyurea coating systems, feel free to reach out. Sprayfoam and Coatings. Have a great day.